There are some people who are considered highly lucky. Today, let's figure out about them and why they are lucky. Number 10. A reporter is making his statements on camera while standing on the side of the road. He comes nail-bitingly close to death while recording. As he continues to speak, a bus comes on his side with high speed and brushes past him, missing the man by just a centimeter of distance. It is interesting how the reporter does not even flinch when he saw the bus behind him. He did not expect that it would be that close. The man continues talking after the bus passes him without realizing what had just happened. Admittedly, in incidents like these, it does take a few minutes to process how lucky you had just been. A few centimeters can mean everything in a life or death situation, and a sprinkle of luck is definitely helpful. Number 9. This man just saw his life flash before his eyes and lived to tell the tale. And it all happened in his very own backyard swimming pool. The man tries to dive into the pool in a backflip, but unfortunately, he jumped a little too early. His chin is about to hit the pool ledge as he drops into the water, but misses by a millimeter. He lands in the water perfectly in what might be the luckiest backflip dive ever. The people around him do not realize how lucky he got until they reviewed the video. Had he been even a millimeter forward, he would have likely broken his jaw or skull bones, which might even have been fatal given the speed at which he jumped. Number 8. A majority of incidents of luck happen on the road. In this clip, a Chinese man is chilling inside his parked car near a transformer. In a sudden turn of events, the transformer crashes and falls down right on his car, where the man was seated. The car is completely broken into pieces, and as people gather around to see what happened, the man emerges from underneath the transformer. He has no visible injuries and seems to be walking and talking normally. He had escaped with a sheer stroke of luck. He is just shocked at what happened and became perfectly fine 2 minutes later. Number 7. It is a busy lane full of vehicles as people go to their day. A bike and a 14-wheel truck decide to make a right turn at the same time. The biker goes a little forward and the truck crashes onto him, pushing both him and the bike below it. The truck, however, does not stop for the man and keeps moving along the turn over him. Miraculously, after the truck fully moves away, the man gets up unharmed and unscathed. The bike is, however, completely broken into pieces. The man survived by laying in between the wheels of the truck until it crossed over him completely. Even a slight shift in angle by either the man or the truck could have been fatal for him, but it did not happen. This level of perfect survival can only happen with an extreme dose of luck. Number 6. A skier in Alaska's glacier was captured on film by a helicopter. An adventurer had climbed to the top of one of these glaciers to ski and provide stunning images for a documentary. The skier is well aware that it is dangerous to slide in the middle of winter on a mountain peak covered in such a thick coat of snow, especially at the unstable end of the plateau. Still, despite the danger, the skier escaped unharmed and completed his dangerous exercise. He frightened himself, causing a terrible avalanche that nearly engulfed him. The only way to avoid the tumble was for the skier to be extremely agile, keeping a small but sufficient distance between himself and the braking zone. Number 5. And here are the two people's lucky and unlucky moments as captured on camera. With a real gun in his pants, this man walks into this store to rob it. Before attempting to steal someone, please practice taking the gun out of your pants. What went wrong for the robber was that when he took the gun from his pocket, it slipped off his hand and into the lady's clerk inside of the counter. What's funny is that the robber didn't even know how to hop onto tables or jump to the other side. But thanks to the lady's luck, the gun came to her and the robber fled. What a perfect example of both good and bad luck in one scene, and possibly a hilarious one. Number 4. In May 2014, the morning talk show presented by Sarah Harris was held as usual in Australia. In the show of the day, the presenter was accompanied by Number 3. A motorcyclist was about to have an experience he will never forget, despite the recommendations of meteorologists in the middle of the speeding highway. Disturbed by a vehicle changing lanes, he tried to decelerate to avoid the worst, but the distance was too short and the collisions was unavoidable. So far, nothing unusual, but what followed was unsettling. Propelled forward by the impact, the biker landed crouched on the roof of the car without wavering. He patiently waits for his four-wheeler to slow down so he can exit. He is not injured. His bike must have been badly damaged. everything works out miraculously well, and the biker will remember that his athletic ability saved him from breaking his neck that day. Number 2. Not every day do you see someone jump on the roof of a moving car. However, this motorcycle rider chose to march past the vehicle on the left just as the car driver was tilting and steering wheel to the left. As a result, the motorcycle collided with the moving car from behind. Surprisingly, or should we say fortunately, the motorcycle rider managed to somersault and climb on top of the moving car's roof in less than a second, saving himself from serious injury. What a lucky man, and what quick reflexes! Who would have believed if it hadn't been caught on camera? Number 1. This next clip is what I refer to as combo luck. This excavator was confidently moving across the river when it begins to be sucked underwater. The driver escapes from the cap at the last second, but that is not the end of the story. Keep an eye out. The excavator continues to sink after a few seconds. You may have breathed a sign of relief now, but the river did not. Finally, the excavator flips upside down and the worker climbs onto one of the tracks. So there you have it. After a long day at work, he finally comes down to wash his hands. What do you think about these luckiest people worldwide? Do you believe it is only luck? Of course, with a difference of just a second, the thing could have been something else. In the comment section below, let us know your views about these lucky peoples worldwide. That's all for today. For more uploads and interesting videos like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to smash the notification bell icon to never miss out on more videos like this.